What's going on, everybody? Mike here, AHC Garage. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video on this 2024 Integra Type S, this beautiful Apex Blue Pearl. Now, in the last video, we installed a few performance goodies, including two-step performance downpipe PRL intercooler, PRL front pipe, and also PRL titanium turbo inlet pipe. Now, in today's video, we will get a full tune from our friend at Phearable. Now, before we can do that, we need to send our computer out to get flashed with HONDATA. So off camera, we have already done so. And just now, we received a few packages, including HONDATA and PRL. So why don't we go take a look and see what we got? I'll tell you what you got there, man.
We got a special delivery back from HONDATA right here. ECU ready to go.
So we got our ECU back in the car. Let's go ahead and do a quick start up to make sure everything's okay before we send this car to Phearable tune. All right, so we got the ECU back together. John, what else do we have here?
All right, so I have not worked on this car at all. It's been TJ and Mike, but for this very complicated stuff, they brought me in here. TJ put the computer in and all the other stuff, but now I guess I'm the guy who deals with the motor mount. So what we have is the PRL dog bone. They are all in-house, made in the USA, CNC with these very tough polyurethane motor mount inserts. This helps a lot when you're shifting. It stops the motor from moving. It gives a lot better response on your throttle when you give it gas. It takes a lot of movement out. And this is pretty good if you're in a slightly modified to mildly modified as far as mounts go. Now, when people go a little bit farther, there's, I believe, a Sport mount kit. I don't know for this car yet, but for the FK8, that's what they have. But for us, this works perfect. And then we have the throwback OG style strut bar from PRL. Very nice engraved PRL. This has the look of the old DC2 kind of strut bar. So we're going to start off by putting our lower motor mount in, and then we'll get up top and put this on the top. So let's go take it apart. All right, so we made it over here to, where are we?
Clearwater.
St. Pete area.
St. Pete, Clearwater.
And we are at the dyno shop. We got a picture of the name of the place here. And we got John Vega with Phearable Tuning over here, getting ready to strap up the Integra Type S and see what he can do with his tune on there and get us some numbers out of it. I'm pretty excited. It was a good ride over here, beautiful day. And now we get to make some noise on the dyno.
Quite honestly, John, I think I broke in the car on the way here.
Yeah, I mean, this is your first big drive on it. So it's definitely a good run. And I think it's your, what, second tank of gas on it?
Second tank, exactly, second tank. Let's take a look here. So this is the dyno cell. You know, always good to see a car on the dyno, John. Take a look at that. Look how beautiful.
Oh, man, this is
I think
nice.
every car belongs to the dyno.
Yes, I have to agree.
So this is, what type of dyno is this?
I think it's a dyno jet. I saw the sign up front.
Okay.
And it's nice because it's in ground. They have a whole cell here. Looks like they have really good ventilation in the back too. As you can see there's mostly a LS shop here, a lot of Corvettes and stuff like that.
I don't know. I'm pretty close because I'm making that kind of power too, you know.
I mean, you're making, yeah.
I got to surround myself with the right, you know, with the right amount of cars out there.
Yeah, hey, listen, man, as long as you feel good about it, you know, that's all right. I bet this car makes more than your EM1 does.
Oh, the 122 horsepower built?
1.6 liters of fury.
What do you say, Miguel?
Yeah, this is a cool spot. This is cool.
Yes, sir.
I like it. Well, we're
Beautiful
gonna put this on the dyno, man. See what she does today. I'm hoping she does pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's good, man. I have faith in this setup. I mean, it's already a known recipe with that engine and the drivetrain.
Definitely.
And I know that the turbo, I think, size is supposed to be different on the Integra Type S over like the previous FK8. And we'll see how it performs when he starts
tweaking,
doing the computer tweaks.
Do we have a target?
350 at least.
I'm hoping better. I'm 350 and better, I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think so. I think that won't be a problem. We did that with David's car. So.
I think I'm shooting high.
Oh, you got 370?
Oh, man, even higher.
Oh,
Crazy
really?
God,
Nice.
I was thinking about 4, man.
Oh,
okay.
You know?
Hey, it probably could
You know
be.
what, Mike? I love that for you.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a great running street car.
Oh, yeah.
With AC and comfort, can't beat that.
All right, so now the car is on the dyno. He's gonna get it lined up a little bit better and then strap it down. We have all the cooling fans. The dyno cell is pretty cool. Like he was saying, it used to be a spray booth and for buses, and now it's a dyno cell and it's pretty cool. I think we should get to see some action here in a second. It's the same. You're running an RSX harness on here. And everything started melting under the dash, and I've been replacing it one by one. It's my personal goal to make this car nicer.
New project, and I'm like, dude, it's gonna be this much. And he's like,
Yeah, he went cheap. right, so we put the car on the dyno, and you had a tune that you had sent us that we uploaded previously, and we put that on there, and I don't know if, did you make any changes to it?
No.
So this is the tune that he had already sent us. We sent him some data logs of it. He reviewed it, made sure everything was working the way it was supposed to, and then we came here and we verified it. And from your opinion, how does that stack up against other cars in its league, like the FK8, if you would?
Well, first off, this is basically the off-the-shelf Stage 2 tune with, you know, set up for the modifications that are on the vehicle, which are an intercooler, turbo inlet pipe, and a downpipe. And essentially there's no modifications at all. It's running 93 octane from the pump, and all I wanted to make sure is there was no air leaks. So we had data logs recorded and sent, and that way I can make sure we weren't going to have an issue when we were on the dyno, and that way I knew that the car was running the way it should. Because it's a big issue to have air leaks on these vehicles because they use metered air.
So if you have like a loose clamp or you're
Yeah.
leaking boost somewhere,
Right.
it's going to throw things out of whack.
But yeah, basically correct. And then, you know, there's other things that can come up too that some people don't realize, like sometimes like a flange might not be completely flat, that, you know.
Like the inlet into there, I know there were some issues with that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really important to check for air leaks, and a lot of people underestimate the importance of that. And the reason being is because they just think, oh, it's, you know, whatever, I'll just put it on and tighten the clamps and we're good. But anyways, get back to your question. Yeah, we didn't make any changes. The car is performing exactly like I expected it to. In regards to how it compares to the FK8 platform, it's fairly similar. You know, turbo is a little bit different, so you're gonna see that difference. That's like the major difference.
Yeah.
Aside from that, you know, we've got good weather today. It's, you know, it's drier. It's not typical, really, you know, 100 degrees out. So.
Yeah, I think we're like high 70s
Yeah.
over here right now,
Yep.
and it hasn't rained, which is
not
not like
awesome.
Florida,
Perfect.
but you know.
Yep. And
this fan.
this fan makes a big difference. Yeah.
Yeah,
When this guy's on, it's like you know, like a tornado. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with it. I love the car. I love the platform, and I wish more people, you know, would buy them.
Well, you know, they're out there, and this is the formula.
Yep.
Everything here, you can kind of go pick up yourself.
Yep.
And you can go to Phearable Net, and you can get the Stage 2 tune.
Yep.
And load it to your car, and you have almost, what is this, 388 horsepower with 400 foot-pounds of torque.
Yep.
I mean, that's a monster on this car, and it puts it to the road. Has the 265s, it has the right transmission in it,
Yeah.
and it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think the best thing about it is now that HONDATA has that multi-tune option that
Yeah.
you guys can, you know, that the enthusiast can sit there and say, hey, like I want to, you know, just kill it, and you can change to a more aggressive, you know, mode.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is on map 1, you know, the car is actually getting traction,
Yes.
which is awesome, because, you know, that's a big problem with these.
Oh yeah,
four-wheel
first,
cars.
second gear, these things
Yeah.
kind of blow the tires off.
And on map 1, it's just like, it feels like the car came from Acura, just, you know, tuned perfectly, and that's what I wanted to.
And on my 1.5, and I have the 2.5 tune on it, and it has 3 different boost levels on it. And when I'm cruising on the highway, I'll put it in 1, and I enjoy it. It's fun to drive. But when I want the extra, I do it right from my steering wheel, and I put it into map 3, and it's a totally different car.
Yeah.
And then with a little more, you throw some E on top, and then you get even more out of
Yeah.
it. And we didn't even do that with this. We could sneak a gallon of ethanol in here, and maybe even pick up a little bit more power on the stock fueling system. But we didn't do that for this. This is strictly 93, just like anyone can get around the country.
Yep.
So.
Yep. So I'm really pleased, and like I said, more people get these cars because they're awesome before they stop making them.
That's right.
Well, guys, just like that, we are back in the shop. We took this really nice ride back from Phearable shop, and it's about 3.5 hour drive, 240 miles, and guys, we're able to get 27.8 miles per gallon. That's really good. I'm so happy with the result, because when you just drive this car normal in both city and the highway, it behaves just like a stock car. And when you press on the gas, man, you better hold on, because, and it's so much more fun. Now, one of the things that I love to talk about is numbers. So let's take a moment and talk about numbers, right? So we have done this all stock Integra Type S on dyno. We're able to get 289 horsepower at the wheels and 320 foot-pound of torque. And after all of these upgrades and the tune, we're able to get 388 horsepower and 400 foot-pound of torque. Guys, 99 horsepower and 80 foot-pound of torque gained from the tune and all these upgrades. I don't know about you guys, I am super pleased with the result. Now on the next video, we'll do some driving impression. We're gonna go through some of these modes, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and maybe you get some quarter mile time. So if you guys like to see that, definitely subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification, drop a comment below, give us a like, all of that good stuff. And I'm gonna wrap today's video up. Always appreciate you guys tuning in, and see you guys next week.